You practice the same topics over and over again. Hometown, travel, music, work. And after a while, you start feeling pretty confident. You've got your own to-go examples. You can talk about these things without really thinking for too much time. But then in the real test, the examiner asks you something that's just a little bit different from what you expected. It's not even a hard question, it's just not the version you prepared for. And suddenly, you don't know what to say. I've seen this happen so many times with my students, and it's always the same thing, which actually builds what's comfort with specific topics, not the ability to deal with whatever shows up. And this is the part I want you to really hear. What separates a 6.5 from a 7 or above is not a bigger vocabulary, it's not more complex grammar. It's whether you can get a question you didn't see coming and still sound like a real person giving a real answer. Not trying to be impressive, just being clear, being specific, and actually responding to what was asked. And I'm not just saying this as a teacher. When I took my first IELTS back in my sophomore summer, I got a 6.5 in speaking, and I was stuck in that exact same loop. Memorizing, preparing, polishing, wondering why the score wouldn't move. It wasn't until my second attempt last year that I got an 8 in speaking. And the difference wasn't that my English got dramatically better in between. The difference was that I finally stopped performing and started actually speaking. I trained myself to just respond to whatever I heard, even when I had nothing prepared. Just let go of the script and talk. And once I started doing that, everything else, the fluency, the coherence, all of it, honestly, just started sorting itself out. And now, after almost 2 years of teaching, I've been watching the same thing happen with my students all the time. So here is something I think you can try right now. Think of a question you've genuinely never practiced, something random, something that doesn't fit any of your usual material, and just try answering it out loud for about 30 seconds. Don't think too hard, just talk. If you notice yourself getting stuck, not because your English isn't there, but because you don't know what to say without your notes. And then you can probably find the right thing worth trying on the next step. And if you've been stuck for a while and not sure exactly where your problem is or how to fix it, that's kind of hard to do by yourself, because the tricky thing by speaking is that you can't always hear your own issues. That is what I'm here for. I do one-on-one coaching, and every session is built around where you actually are right now, not some generic syllabus, not a one-size-fits-all plan. I look at your specific weakness, figure out what's actually holding your score back, and we work on that. I have over 600 hours of teaching so far, and more than 80% of my students have hit 6.5 or above. So please feel free to reach out, and I'll see you in my next one.